Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and Chairman Culberson, thank you for yielding time. And I'm proud to announce my support of this bill. It contains $51.4 billion for effective, proven programs within the Departments of Justice and Commerce, as well as NASA and the National Science Foundation. Within that total, funding is targeted at programs that are vital to our economic development, our public safety, and national security. These important programs overall receive a boost of $1.3 billion over last year, allowing us to make critical investments in law enforcement, counterterrorism, and cybersecurity, and science and research activities. For example, the legislation increases funding for the Department of Justice by $852 million above last year's levels, enhancing the way we protect and secure communities across the nation. That increase will provide the FBI with greater resources to fight terrorism and cybercrime. It will also allow the DEA to amplify activities, including $372 million to combat prescription drug abuse, what the CDC calls a national epidemic that's taking more lives than car wrecks. And funding is targeted to high-priority national grants, with increases for violence against women programs and the Burn JAG program. The bill also creates a new community trust initiative that will help improve the safety of communities across the nation and work to facilitate a supportive relationship between these local communities and the police. This includes funding for body camera pilots and research, training, justice reform efforts, and upgraded statistics collection. Mr. Chairman, the bill also directs funding toward key programs that will help secure America's role as the leader in scientific innovation, grow our economy, and promote job creation. For instance, NASA receives a $519 million increase above last year, keeping us on the forefront of the space frontier. And the National Science Foundation receives a $50 million increase, directing funds to programs that will spur U.S. economic competitiveness. And to help protect communities from devastating natural disasters, we provided $5.2 billion for NOAA to help boost weather warning and forecasting efforts. As with any appropriations bill, the committee had to make some tough choices to live within a tight budget allocation. But that's what Appropriations Committee does. We make hard decisions. But I believe that this bill does that in a very responsible way, eliminating unnecessary or unneeded programs, reducing funding for other lower priority programs. This sort of smart budgeting will help improve the way our government operates and show that we can live within our means. Mr. Chairman, I want to congratulate Chairman Culberson for his successful first go as chairman of this subcommittee. He wanted this chore and is happy to have it and is doing a good job with it, Mr. Chairman, and I'm proud of him. He and Ranking Member Fattah and their subcommittee, I think, have drafted a good bill that I'm proud to have before the House today. As always, I want to thank the staff for their tireless work in drafting and bringing this bill to the floor. Mr. Speaker, this is the fourth appropriations bill we've brought to the floor this year, and I'm glad we're progressing at a great pace on these very important bills. I'm told that this is the earliest and quickest start to appropriations bills in recorded history, and I'm proud of the work that our committee is doing, and I think doing good work. So I urge my colleagues to continue this forward momentum, vote in favor of this very important and very well done Commerce, Justice, Science funding bill. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.